Welcome to you all in this online class. Dear student, as you know, today the main topic of our discussion is revision of chapter 10, especially the question answer based teaching will be started. So first of all, I would like to suggest you to see your pages at your home. Open the page number 122 and see the objective questions. Okay, I will ask the question and you will catch it and you will try to give the correct answer. Okay, first of all, the first question is, under the Mahalwari system, the word Mahal means a group of villages. Good, correct answer. Second question is, the Raiyatwari system was introduced by, four options are given. Correct option is Thomas Munro. Very good, many of you are giving the answer. Next, the other name for Jamindari Bandobast was permanent revenue system. Permanent revenue system. Next question, who was the leader of the Santhals revolt? Sidhu and Kanu Murmu. Very good answer. Sidhu and Kanu Murmu. Good. Next, fifth question is, where did industrial revolution begin first? England. So in this way, these are the correct answers. Okay. Again, I repeat, you will not chat again. Listen carefully. Under the Mahalwari system, the word Mahal means a group of villages. The Raiyatwari system was introduced by Thomas Munro. Next, the other name for Jamindari Bandobast is permanent revenue system. Next, who was the leader of Santhals revolt? Sidhu and Kanu Murmu. Okay, Sidhu and Kanu Murmu. Next question is, where did industrial revolution begin first? England. Right? Begin, in England. Next is, fill in the blanks. English settled the self-sufficient dash economy. Rural economy, not Indian, rural economy. Next, because you know, they wanted to exploit the resources of India. So first of all, they targeted the trade and after that the agriculture. It is why he brought many changes under permanent settlement system, right? Raiyatwari system, Mahalwari system. These were the changes for the rural economy, and in this way, English settled the self-sufficient rural economy. First correct answer is rural. Second, many tribals left forest in search of work. In search of work or jobs. So better it will be you write work. Although job will not be wrong, so there should be uniformity. So write work. Jamindari system was introduced in Bengal by Lord Cornwallis. Very good answer. Lord Cornwallis. Next is, dash revenue was biggest source of income for the company. Which economy, which revenue? Land revenue. Very good. So land revenue, land will be the correct answer of the question number 4. Fill in the blanks. Fifth question is, basic or dash industry started in India after independence. Key. Main. Key industry started in India after independence. I repeat, those who are lag behind in writing the answer, learning the answer. Please listen it carefully. Right? So you should learn the first answer of the question is what? First question answer of the fill in the blanks is rural. Second, work. Third, Lord Cornwallis. Question number 4, under fill in the blanks, land. And fifth, basic or key industry. Yani key. Now next is write true or false for the following statement. First, before the advent of the East India Company, the rural life in India was simple and self-sufficient. True. Right? Next is the British wanted to smuggle and sell opium in Spain to earn profit. False. Because the British wanted to smuggle opium in China. Here, the name of the country is written Spain, so it is false. Now next, Kisan Sabha were formed in 1930 to support the cause of the peasants. True. Now, Pandit Nehru was the leader of Kisan Awadh Sabha also. Now next, it is true. Kisan Sabha were formed in 1930 to support the cause of the peasants is true. Question number 4, fill in the blank, true, false. The Khons of Orissa practice shifting cultivation. True. Next, the tribal chiefs lost all their powers and were forced to follow the laws made by the British officers in India. True. Okay. In this way, in this question, all are true except question number 2. Question 2, under true false set is false and rest are true. Okay. Now next is answer the following question in brief. Highlight the main features of Mahalwari system. Right? Highlight the main features of Mahalwari system. If you have studied well, you can write all the points very carefully and in proper way. Okay, in proper way. Here you see Mahalwari system. You all are looking at main features you will write. It was introduced by Holt Mackenzie in 1822. It was the modified version, advanced version of Zamindari system. It was introduced in Gangetic Valley and in northwestern provinces, central India and Punjab. Now main 3 points are here. It must be written. Land was divided into mahals. Mahals were the group of villages which were responsible to pay revenue to the government. It was a collective settlement. The rate of revenue was based on the produce of mahal, right? Rate of the revenue was based on the produce of mahal. Okay, so these are the main points which should be written under the topic of main features of Mahalwari system. Have you understood? So, yes, you are free to write in your own words. Always I say, all students are free to write their answer in their own ways. This slide is only helpful for them. These slides are helpful only for them to feed the raw material, feed the main points. Right? These are the facts. Presentation depends on your skill, writing skill. Is it clear? Both things should be brought in use while you write the answer. The slides of the PPT and the book also. Have you understood? So these are the main points. Is it clear? Today this is the main points. So this is the answer of the question. Highlight the main features of Mahalwari system. Okay, here you see the impact of Mahalwari system. You can write 1 or 2 lines from this also. No benefits was given to cultivators due to high taxes. Right? They got the right to evict the peasants from the land, but better it will be you write from the previous slides. This is the impact of Mahalwari system. I think it is clear. Now, why did the British force Indian forces farmers to grow commercial crops? Right? Why did they wanted to force the peasants to grow the commercial crops? Here in this slide you see commercial crops were an agricultural crops grown for the sale to return a profit, tea, coffee, indigo, etc. Here in the main slide, I have tried to discuss your question answer. The British forced to grow such crops because. Are you looking at this slide? Are you looking at this slide? Chat, yes or no? Okay. Let's see it. First point is what? To collect the maximum taxes from expenses. For expenses. I mean to meet the expenses for administrative and military purpose. The British had to look after a long administration, I mean a vast administration, and they have kept a large army, military. There were too much expenses for them. It is why to meet all these expenses, they wanted to collect maximum taxes for the expenses of administrative and military activities. It is why they forced farmer to grow it. Second, the British wanted to gain profit as large as possible, and it was very easy by forcing the peasants to grow cash crops. Third main cause was to provide raw materials to the European industries. In Europe, there were many industries. So there was the dearth of raw material there. There was the scarcity of raw material there. It is why all the materials, maximum raw materials were supplied from India. It is why they forced the farmers to grow cash crops. Next, to purchase on a low rate, I mean raw materials were purchased on very low rate, and to sell the product on high rate. It was possible only when the cash crops were grown in India. That is why they forced. Okay. Now next is, what was the impact of colonial rule on the tribals of India? Mention any 3. Actually, this question is also mentioned in question number, page number 116. But here in slides you can also learn. Okay. You can learn in the slides also. Colonialism and tribal society. Here you know. This impact you can write. Right? This impact you can write. Impact of on the tribal life. First, British rule removed the tribal laws. So it created problem for them. Second, the tribal chief lost their power to rule their community. Third, ban was done on shifting cultivation, which created many hardship among the tribals. Next, changes were brought in the forest laws, and it brought the difficulty in the life of tribal people, right? Because they were not allowed to collect the forest materials. They were deprived to use the forest material on which they were dependent. So it created problem in their life. Next is many tribals left forest home for jobs, right? Next, they were recruited in tea plantation on very low wages, and they were in very difficult situation. Okay. Now when I will send this link, you will able to see all the slides. Okay. If I will try to, many of you are requesting to expand it, to do zoom it. When I do it, naturally some words will be hidden or is hidden. So I am trying to show it in full size. Next, they were exploited by the agents, contractors and traders who were supported by the British government. So these were the impacts on the life of the tribals. And this answer is written in page number 116 also. Write short notes on the Birsa Munda. You have written the story also, audio also, right? And I have already explained also. So in this way, you have learned all these things, Birsa Munda movement. Now it is बस इस स्लाइड में इतना ही है. Next I will send you through the SNAP homework. Now I will help you by writing the page number of the answers. So in this way, you will highlight any 3 changes that took place in modern industries in 19th century. Only 3. You have already listened yesterday or before yesterday's online class. In modern industries, many changes were done. First of all, tree plantation became the biggest industry in India, and British became the greatest buyer. Second important industry was of coffee, cinchona and rubber. Fourth is cotton, jute, iron and steel industries developed on large scale. Next, Jamshedji Tata had set up Tata Iron and Steel Company, that is given in page number 119. Okay, so in this way you can write. Actually, if you are very sincere towards the online class video, there will not be any problem with that. इसलिए मैं बार बार आपसे कहता हूँ, जो भी वीडियो अपलोड होता है YouTube पर ऑनलाइन क्लास का, you must have to watch it, right? Subscribe it. I mean, I always send the link through the SNAP homework, so you use it. And rest are very simple. List the main features of permanent settlement, right? In permanent settlement, all the topics are given, and you have also learned permanent settlement system, Raiyatwari settlement. Main points you can write here. You see all the points are here. It was started in 1793 by Lord Cornwallis in Bengal, right? Bihar. Jamindar was made the head of the area. He was given the right to collect revenue. 2 points. Third points, Jamindars were made the owner of the land, right? And he was given a right to pay 89% of collected tax to the British and 11% were to be kept with them. Fourth point, he got the power to evict, remove the peasants from the agricultural land in case of defaulter in the sense if they used to fail pay tax in time, their right to till the land was cancelled and they were evicted from the lands. Next important feature is what? Maximum profit went to the zamindars, and rest you can write. You can write only 5, but here more are given. It created a supported class of the British. Oppressive methods were adopted by the British or zamindars to collect the revenue. It created the condition of peasants very miserable. So all these points are given. Now next is differentiate between Rayyat and Mahalwari system. Both the slides you have, you will compare it. Some hints I am giving you, extra help. Rayyatwari system was the direct collection of revenue system. In this class, peasants were responsible to pay tax directly to the peasants, while in Mahalwari system, a group of villages were allowed to pay. So in this way, it is written in page number 13 also. 19. How did colonialism systematically decline? Destroyed Indian economy, and describe any 5 revolts by the tribals against the British about Khasis, right? And Kukich, Santals, Mundas. Yesterday and before yesterday I have taught you. Link was already given. Again I will send you if you want. So in this way, on that basis, you will write. Okay. If you have any problem, you can chat. Right? This link I am sending. You should try to write the answer. Have you got this link? Chat it. Yes, I have sent the link. Yes. Start your work. 10 minutes you have. 10 minutes you have. Start your work.